Hello and welcome back to the Prima webinars. I'm Ollie and today we're going to be exploring the new option for priority ordering within your mailer section of Prima Cloud. If you have any questions during or after the session today, Mike will be available, so please feel free to ask any questions. If you are watching this back on our YouTube channel and if you do have any questions at all, please get in touch with our customer care team. Okay, so this brief webinar today will demonstrate to you the new options for setting priorities against mailers rather than utilising the best price wins scenario. So there is a tutorial on our channel for using mailers to sell, which covers mailers from start to finish, whereas today we're just going to be running through the latest functionality that's been added with the priority ordering in here. Okay, so moving on to my live screen here. What you do have in Prima is your publication sections where your mailers belong. So where you have supplier mailers, dealer group mailers, or even your own customised or technically bespoke mailers that you've set up yourselves, all live within your publication section just here. So once you have your mailers set up, you're able to assign these to companies, whether that be through the company grid manager, just over here with the cog symbol, or through companies on an individual basis. So when these mailers are assigned to your accounts, as now, and according to the priority ordering in this test database, if the priorities are set to 0, it will pull through the best price scenarios would win. So as an example here, a certain product that belongs in the queue directory and also in the seasonal savers, where the best price exists, and if both mailers are against an account, then the best price would pull through to there. So if you prefer to champion a mailer, so as an example you always want the queue directory to override anything else, then that's then when you can use this priority ordering and actually select and say, no, this is number 1 and that's where I want the price to pull through from. So that's what's been changed in the latest version, and that's what we're going to run through today. So with the product example that I'm using today is if I drill down into the queue directory just here, and I can search of course for all products, but what I'll do is just show the one example today for this item just here. So as you can see, this item for the Q Connect permanent marker is £5.71 in the queue directory. So of course, if I want to use the same code, so if I just copy that, jump into the seasonal savers, have a look what's in here, and then from there, then as I can see, that's actually £3.79. So if I jump into a quote, and of course, before I do that, in the company, I just need to make sure that the actual mailers are assigned. So of course, referring back to the webinar there for using mailers to sell, all this is covered in terms of assigning and managing. So on the basis it's all set up, I can now throw my item onto the order, or the quote rather, and then once that's populated, I can add and jump. From this section now, you can see the value straight away just in the corner there, a quick snippet, was the £3.79 price was pulling through. So of course the best price wins scenario as now. From here, you can see in the source of sell price, the unit price is pulled through is $3.79, and that's because the seasonal savers was pulling through there at the $3.79 price. So of course, there you go, there's a best price wins scenario. If I wanted that to actually pull through, that it's the queue directory price that pulls through instead, then that's then when within the mailer lookup, I can actually say, in my mailers, in my system, I want the priority here to be number 1 for the queue directory. So in there, I can of course then put number 1, and then assign the other priorities against the other mailers as I need to. So I can say, right, okay, you're number 2, go into the next one, number 3, and so on. So you repeat that process for the mailers, of course, then based on the priorities that you want setting against those as well. So now, as you've seen before, the £5.71, I think it was, price was showing in the queue directory there. So if I now jump into the quote again, now that I've updated the system, I can quickly paste that in, search for the products, add and jump, and then from here then it's going to display to us the new price of £5.71 against that item. Reason being, priority order has now changed against those mailers. So as you can see, source of price, £5.71, and that's where it's pulled through from there in terms of that unit price just now. So as you can see, really quick and easy, new functionality to actually put priorities against your mailers rather than a best price win scenario, but you can still use that if you wish. Okay, well thanks for your time today. If you do have any questions, myself and Mike will be on the live chat afterwards, or if you're watching this back, feel free to get in touch with the team. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.